Hey everyone, let me ask you a question. Do you regularly work more hours than expected? Are you constantly telling yourself you need to stay busy? Do you proudly call yourself a workaholic? Well, let's talk about that. And why being a workaholic isn't the badge of honor we think it is. I used to wear that workaholic label like a medal. I was that person. I'd be the person who respond to emails late at night, work through lunch, lose vacation days because I didn't take enough of them. I thought I was crushing it. The ultimate professional, always available, always working. My phone is like a third hand, and I had quite the committed relationship with my laptop. It was terrible. But here's the thing. I wasn't just working hard. I was addicted to work. And like any addiction, it was slowly taking over my life. I had a wake-up call though. It wasn't anything dramatic, no health crisis, no major fallout. It was actually during a vacation when I found myself answering emails. Everyone went to the beach. I said, I'll join you guys later. I ended up on a call. I missed the entire beach adventure. That's when it hit me. This wasn't dedication. This is actually a dysfunction. But let's break this down. What makes someone a workaholic? It's not just about working long hours, because, there's a lot of successful people that work long hours without being a workaholic. The difference is in the relationship or their relationship with work. So here are some signs that I recognized in myself, and maybe you'll recognize them too if you are calling yourself a workaholic. Using work to avoid dealing with other things like your emotions or issues at home or personal stuff. Feeling guilty when you're not working, like something's wrong. Um, Here's a big one, ignoring family and friends because, work needs me. I have to work. I gotta tell you, I missed out on so many family events, adventures, experiences. They stopped asking me because they automatically assumed that I would be working and I could make it. So what's the cost? Now you might be thinking, but being dedicated to work isn't bad, right? Well, you're 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 right about that. Dedication is not bad, but workaholism isn't dedication. What I discovered it's a compulsion. So I want to share some costs of workaholism or that I've discovered. The first one is your health. I mean, there's a lot of stress with workaholism, and stress has a way of attacking your body. It's a sneaky way because you don't know what it is. It just happens. I used to get these back spasms, not knowing what it was. It was all had to do with stress at working. Your relationships, they suffer a little. I mean, sorry I have to work isn't a replacement for quality time. It's not. Productivity, working 80 hours doesn't mean that you're twice as productive. Nope. Um, your creativity, all of that, even if you want to be innovative, it doesn't work because burnout brain is not your friend. It's not a good look. So you're wondering, perhaps, how did I start recovering? Because really, I call myself a recovering workaholic. I'm no longer a workaholic. I'm not using that badge anymore. I've moved on. I'm still a work in progress, but I've moved on. So the first step for me was admitting that I had a problem. Yeah, just like any other addiction recovery program. But seriously, I did have to I did have to do something. I had to do something different. So, but I started with really small changes. I had to set some boundaries with work. I came to the conclusion that my email inbox is not a 24/7 drive-through. I don't have to answer emails at all hours of the night. Taking time to take a break for lunch. I figured out that Mountain Dew is not a meal replacement. Yes, I used to drink that stuff. I do not touch the stuff anymore. Don't judge me. Rediscovering my hobbies. Remembering the things that I used to do for fun. I'm even adding more. I've actually started I've been going to a jazz workshop. It's a lot of fun. That is a story for a different time. But anyway, learning to say no. No is a complete sentence, guys. And what I discovered is that the world doesn't end when you say no. So saying no is a big one. See, the funny thing about working less, I actually accomplished more because my brain was much more engaged. I got more creative. I spend more time with friends and family, although I'm still a work in progress. Don't get me wrong. It turns out being well rested and balanced makes you better at your job. Who the hell knew? Anyway, look, I'm not saying don't work hard. I'm saying work smart, work healthy, and remember that your worth isn't measured by your productivity. You're not a machine, you're a human being. One who deserves a full, balanced life. I'm going to say that again, a human being, that's who you are. You deserve a full life, one with some fun in it. So if any of this resonated with you, hit the subscribe button below so you can get more videos like this and maybe join me on this recovery journey. In future videos, we'll dive a little bit deeper into specific strategies that I have used anyway to get me to this point in recovery. Maybe share some more stories and maybe even laugh about our workaholic moments together. Why don't you drop a comment below sharing your own workaholic moment? You know, the time you realized maybe you were taking things a bit too far. Mine was responding to emails on vacation. What's yours? Until next time, I want you to remember something. Life is what happens outside your inbox. I look forward to seeing you next time.